an auspicious beginning. So my friends Adam and Courtney moved in with me my senior year of college, and things immediately got strange. It was so intense and weird, and it finally all came to a head just before graduation when Courtney cornered me into the bathroom and told me, everyone in the house hates you. We've been trying to make you miserable for the past 6 months. Didn't you notice? And I said, no. I just thought you guys were dicks. But I was so happy to hear her say that because I've been telling my friends the things that have been going on. And I was saying to them, I think they're doing this stuff on purpose. And my friend said, no, you're paranoid. They have to be sociopaths doing this on purpose. They were. They were actually crazy. I said, oh my God, this is fantastic. I'm okay. You suck. It was a beautiful moment, but unfortunately she kept going. And she started telling me all the reasons I deserved to be made miserable and why I was an asshole and 7 shades of shit and everything. And I have this problem where I will believe every negative thing someone has to say about me. So I'm just taking it and I'm absorbing it and I'm sucking it all in. And it gets to the point where I'm sitting on the floor, got my head in my hands, and trying not to cry. And then she makes the mistake. And this mistake has saved my life. She's going through a list, and then she says, and you think you're misogynist, you think you hate women. And you're making this shit up. You and your boyfriend sat at a table and made a list of what will hurt Don, what will really hurt his feelings. It was just too bizarre, it was too obvious. It was like watching a movie and seeing the zipper on the back of the monster's costume. Oh, you're not scary, you're a loser in a rubber suit. Oh, this is what's going on, this is what it is. So I let her finish, went into my room, found some Tori Amos, had a nice cry. And I just avoided them for the next few. I just tried to minimize contact and just didn't let them near me. And a few weeks later, they had a house meeting. They sat everyone down, it was me and my dog, the rest of the house. I was like, oh, this is how this is going to be. Adam and Courtney started off with a list of demands, these acts of contrition I had to do that made penance for not having been made miserable by their attempts to make me miserable. The first demand they made, the first thing they said was, you have to get rid of your dog. Now, we're not suggesting you euthanize her, but you have to get rid of the dog. Yeah, they told me to kill my dog. And I told them no. And they said no to every other demand they made. And a week later, they moved. And they didn't just up and move. Like, we knew they were leaving. We had a going away party for them. This was scheduled. They couldn't wait one more week. They had to make that last attempt to twist the knife, which was their second mistake. Because they moved. They left for LA. I didn't. I stayed in town talking to all our friends, all our former professors, and people in the film department who asked me, oh, have you heard from Adam and Courtney? We hear they went to LA. I was like, oh, they really thought. And I told them the story. So when Adam and Courtney called them, asking for references and connections and help out in LA, they all told them no. I didn't know it at the time, but I burned every bridge they had back in college. So they were suddenly out in LA and they had to get by on their charm and their talent. And you can guess how charming they were. And I'm going to tell you, they weren't talented. And they went out there and they crashed and burned. And so what they did, their mistake cost them their dream. But it gave me mine because I've been able to say no to people who have tried to do that to me since. The people who come up to me without the list, like, oh, here's why you suck, here's why you need to be under our thumb. I know who you are. I don't need to know you. I don't need you in my life. I'm able to cut them out. It's such an important thing that they made a mistake because it cost them their dream. Because they're back in Iowa. They crashed and burned up. But it gave me mine. The most important thing is it saved my little dog's life.
Thank you, Donald.